Go.
Hey everyone, it's Freddy, and I have the best news ever. My friend Andy just moved back from California. I guess he couldn't stand the thought of a nice warm winter with swimming and surfing and no snow. He's on his way over right now, and I have a really important question for him.
Hey, Freddy, old buddy, old pal, long time no see.
Andy, I'm so happy to see you. I tried to make some new friends at my new school while you were gone, but it was so hard. I did meet some new kids, but no one measured up to my best friend Andy.
Easy, dude. You're getting me all emotional. But you know something, Freddy? None of the kids I met in California quite measure up to you either.
Ah, thanks, Andy. So today, Andy, I was thinking about the important things in life, and I have a very important question.
Okay, spill.
Andy, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Whoa, Freddy. It's like the first thing in the morning here, and you're going to ask me questions like that? I haven't even had my second Mountain Dew.
Sorry.
It's okay, bud. Let's see. When I grow up, I've thought about this a lot, and I think I'm going to get out of school and spend a year or two finding myself.
Finding yourself? But you're sitting here right next to me.
No, ma'am. That's not what I mean. I mean what my mom and dad did. Before they met, right after they got out of school, they each spent a couple of years just kind of bumming around. Looking for adventures, not really caring much about the law and stuff.
Oh, so what do your parents do now?
Well, my mom's a lawyer, and my dad is a judge.
So they decided they cared about the law after all.
Something like that. So that's my plan, bud. I'm going to head west and see what I can find for myself. So how about you?
It's all right here in the Bible.
Oh man, here we go again. Every time I talk to you, it eventually leads to you getting out the good book. When am I going to learn? So what does the Bible have to say about what you want to do when you grow up?
Well, there's good information in the Bible about everything and for everyone, not just for adults. What I was thinking about specifically, though, Andy, was the book of Acts.
Axe? That sounds pretty cool. Who has an axe? Was he like a professional wrestler in Bible times? Or more like a Jimi Hendrix kind of rock star like? Sometimes people call a guitar an axe.
Huh? No, Andy, not A-X-E. The book of Acts. A-C-T-S, as in actions. Sometimes it's called Acts of the Apostles, but mostly it's about Peter and Paul. I want to be like them when I grow up. They were right in tune with what God wanted in their lives.
Peter and Paul?
Yeah. They were two leaders of a group of believers right after Jesus rose from the dead and went back to heaven. The book of Acts tells how his followers went out and told others about Jesus. It's really a great book.
Well, that sounds pretty good.
What are you two kids talking about?
What we want to be when we grow up.
That's a pretty tough question. What did you guys decide?
Well, I'm going to find myself before I settle down and get a day job.
And I want to be a traveling evangelist, just like the Apostle Paul in the book of Acts.
Well, you have lots of time to think about it and change your minds about 400 times yet before you grow up.
Freddie was saying that we would try to be just like the guys in the book of Acts. What did they do before, living anyways?
Well, people in Acts had lots of different jobs and did all kinds of things to make a living, but one thing they always did was follow Jesus. They tried to do everything that he would want them to do, and the world was never quite the same.
Wow, that's awesome. So does it really matter what we want to do for a living?
Not really, Freddie. We find out when we read the book of Acts, the only thing that really matters is trusting in Jesus and following him in whatever we do. And we should do it for the glory of God.
So, Pastor, one question.
What is it, Andy?
Can I, follow Jesus and still try to find myself after I graduate? Finding myself sounds totally fun.
You can go ahead and find yourself. Just find Jesus too.